Here's one card that should absolutely be in your Madden 24 lineup, as well as a couple other tips and tricks you should know for building your team. Now, say family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day, and without further ado, let's get it popping. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you in today's video is a 99 speed card who's absolutely free and should have a role on your team. Now, boys, the card is going to be 93 overall Nate Wiggins, and if you're wondering, Swift, a 93 overall card, why is this player so good? Why should he be on my lineup? Well, as you guys can see right here, this man has 99 speed and 98 excel. And if you're watching this video thinking, but I don't want to use this card as a cornerback, he's only got 91 zone, 91 man, that's totally fair. You absolutely don't need to, but the place where every single person should be using this card that I know you might not have thought about is kick returner and punt returner. This is a 99 speed kick returner and punt returner. The acceleration is awesome as well at 98. The agility is good enough at 93. This card should absolutely be your kick returner and punt returner. Like, why wouldn't you use this man in this role? He's got 99 speed. You're not going to find someone faster. So if you don't want to use this card as your starting corner, that's absolutely fine. And if you're wondering, Swift, how do I get this card? How do I get this man for free? All you got to do is go to your solo challenges and play the combine solos. I believe you only need 10 stars in these solo challenges. Like, I literally think that's it. He's the first reward at tier number 1. I'm pretty sure 10 stars gets you there. So no questions asked. If you have yet to get Nate Wiggins, you absolutely should do so. Once you get the card from solo challenges, I believe it's like 8,000 training points to go through and upgrade the man to a 93. But once you get him there, you can use him as a corner, you can use him as a kick returner, you can use him as both. For me personally, I think kick returner is a must. Corner, I'm trying him in the slot. He got a pick 6 in one of the games a couple days ago. So hey, that's very solid. Now, tip number 2, another card which I would say is a must-have on your lineup is going to be Justin Madubuike. And if you're watching this thinking, Swift, a 94 overall player, why do I want to spend the coins on this card? Well, boys, you can get him for free. Now, first of all, why is this player so good? Why is he a must-have? Why is he making this list? Well, boys, he gets the AKA Cruise Unstoppable X Factor. Now, if you don't know what this is basically going to give you a pass rush win instantly against the left tackle, against the left guard, against really whoever this man is matched up against. If it's a one-on-one blocking situation, and if this X Factor is on, he's going to win that pass rush snap every single time, basically instantly. Now, this X Factor is on for 5 plays, off for 5 plays, on for 5 plays, off for 5 plays, and so on and so forth. But this card can be earned for free, and I would say he's basically a must. Now, if you want to get this card for free, what do you got to do? Go to the competitive field pass and get on over to level number 7, which isn't that difficult. This is going to give you a 94 overall BND player pack. Inside of that is Justin Madubuike, and I would recommend you pick him. He's one of the better pass rushers in this game. I'm pretty sure all the competitive players will still using this card in the tournaments, so I would strongly suggest getting him and getting him for free at level number 7. Those are 2 absolute musts. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Tip number 3, this one could give us a free 99 overall player. Will it? I'm not sure, but as you guys can see right here, Jason Kelce was added to Madden 24 and he was added to the game last night. Now, there's a 96 overall Jason Kelce who we'll talk about in a second, but there's also a 99 overall LTD Jason Kelce. And boys, as you can see on the screen right here, EA Sports tweeted out that this card was live around 7 o'clock Eastern time last night. But as of like 11 or 12 o'clock Eastern, this card had not been pulled. So although EA Sports said the card was in packs, I've got a hunch that the player wasn't in packs. So if last night you were following me on Twitter, I put out a tweet which basically said, open up any pack in the store just one time. It can be a coin pack, it can really be anything. And the reason why I said that is because if we get a make right, and if Jason Kelce wasn't in packs, there's a chance we could go through and get a BND 99 Jason Kelce. Now, of course, that card would be a 99 overall. That card would be free, and that would be because EA Sports said the card was in packs, but he wasn't. We'll see if that ends up happening. I think there's honestly a somewhat decent chance that that could be the case. As you guys can see right here, let's filter it down by the quality 98 to 99 to see if we can find any Jason Kelce's on the block, and I don't see any right now. So number 1, the card could have maybe just been super rare and just very hard to pull, or number 2, there could have been a glitch and the card could have not been in packs for those first couple hours. We'll see what happens. Now, tip number 4, a question I'm probably going to get is, should I buy this 96 overall BND Jason Kelce? Well, let's do the math. Now, as you guys can see, this card is going to cost you 160,000 training points. That's pretty expensive. When we take a look at how much that costs you in coin value, training is at about a 1.5 CPT. So realistically, this card's costing you about 240,000 coins. Now, for a 96, is that a bad deal? No, but for a BND 96, I think that's not the greatest deal, because realistically, when you want to upgrade this card, which you're probably going to want to at some point, all those coins you just spent, the 240k, is basically gone to waste, because I think you could only quick sell this card for about 40k training. So you're basically investing about 150k into the card that you're just not going to be getting back when you want to get rid of him. So for me personally, I don't know that the 96 overall Kelsey is the move. Interesting idea by EA Sports. I like it. It's fun that they added it to the game. But if the card was closer to like 70 to 80k training, then yeah, I'd say it's worth it. At 160, just too expensive. Tip number 5, let's talk about saving up those coins for Team of the Year, which, boys, if you guys did not know, is a promo where every single position in Madden 24 is going to be getting an upgrade. And boys, I am thinking Team of the Year is going to be 97 overall players. That is absolutely massive because, as you guys know, when we got 96 overall players, when we got those Bo Jackson combine cards, the market went down a ton. Could the same thing happen with Team of the Year? Hey, we'll see. And because we know that information, I would strongly suggest you guys are saving your coins right now. There is no reason to go through here and spend those coins because, boys, you're gonna want to save up these coins in case we get a market crash and in case prices go down a ton. So for me personally, what my plan is actually going to be is I'm hoping that we get some really good Team of the Year players, and if that's the case, I'm probably going to target the 96 overall mark. Like, the Bo Jackson player items are ridiculously good. If I can go through and get running back Bo Jackson at a discount because, say for example, we get another really good running back in this game, I would love that. I would love to make that upgrade right here. If this card comes down in price to 370k, that'll be an awesome deal. And could that happen? Absolutely. As you guys can see right here, if we take a look at like the 95 overall market, when we got 96s in this game, or when we got these good Bo Jackson 96s in this game, these 95s have come down to about 300k. Could that happen again with an overall bump? I don't see why not, as long as Team of the Year gives us really good cards. So for me personally, I would strongly recommend you guys are saving your coins, and honestly, it's not the worst idea in the world to sell off parts of your team. Like, for me personally, I'm going to get rid of DK Metcalf today. The card is going to go. He's selling for too expensive of a price. I'm thinking we're going to be getting another good receiver in this game. I've got Justin Jefferson coming down the pipeline as well, so JJ, he's going to go. Christian McCaffrey, I'm realistically going to be demoting right here. I'm going to get this 95 overall player back, and I'm going to be selling him off because I just don't think this CMC is going to last on my team. So I don't think it's a bad idea at all to potentially sell off some players that are selling for a nice price. On defense, I think I'm going to keep this team around, and I just want to say as well, on the topic of lineups right here, I feel like my team just got outdated so quickly. Whenever we got the combine cards in this game, my team just went down in price a ton. I don't want that to happen again when Team of the Year comes out, so that's why I'm kind of getting ahead of the 8 ball, trying to get as many coins as I can now. That way, when Team of the Year drops, if I spend like 1 mil or 1.5 mil, I can make a lot of upgrades, and I won't have to sell off players that are now at a reduced price. I'm selling them off now and then using the coins strategically. All right, now on the topic of making coins right here, boys, let's talk about what you want to do to make coins. I think realistically, still the best way to make coins in Madden 24 is the Super Bowl run head-to-head event. If you win a ring in here, you got to win, I believe it is 4 games in a row or 5 games in a row, and you get at minimum about like 70k, at maximum about like 150k. That's not bad at all. I would say if you're looking to make coins, this is still the best way of doing so. There's just not many other ways to make coins in this game based on the way EA Sports did the sets this year, although they changed them in a way that made them easier to complete. Like how these sets right here just require any 93 overall players. That made these sets a little easier to complete in a sense, but it also made it harder to make coins because cards have less like unique value since all players are kind of categorized equally. Like if I want this 96 Bo Jackson, I got to put in random 93s. And then if I want like a 96 overall Ultimate Legend player, I still have to put in random 93s. So the fact that that was the case kind of made sets a little bit harder to make coins with. That's why I think that method I just showed you, or that strategy you can follow that I just showed you, is probably the move when it comes to making profit. That's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for the support on the videos, and I'm out. Peace.